Press the wrong button. I'm back. Man, I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to get to the text box overlay to say BRB. And I went over to OBS and I accidentally pressed the stop stream button. I hope everyone's still here. But I am back. From my pee break. Okay. So first part, I guess, is done. Continuing on to the story. Like I said before I left, I think we're gonna get arrested if we try to leave. We're basically a prisoner in this base. Let's see. Unless you just let us go. Maybe they put a tracker on us or something to spy on a temple? Oh, yeah, I knew it. Yep. Argue with facts and logic or threaten in a harsh and intimidating tone. Argue with facts and logic. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. Threaten again in a... Wait, argue with facts and reason again? Or threaten again in a harsh and intimidating tone? Facts and reason again. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers. Are you okay, Wise? Comrade, Wise is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Mr. Wise got taken down a notch. What? I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Oh my god. Storm off in defeat or withdraw with head held high. Head held high. Well then. Looks like we're stuck here.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
Oh.
A significant change in pulse.
Unscathed?
Your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test.
I wouldn't say unscathed. We're basically stuck here now.
You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
You're really that eager to see me tortured? I'm a pro. I couldn't be caught.
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only natural I've learned how to avoid torture, right?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Okay. Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
That means we're arrested and we're staying here.
It means we've got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just... so...
That's terrible!
That's terrible. Trigger, were you about to say that's good? Was she about to say it's good because now we're together?
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad.
Yeah.
The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Look at her eye. she's loving it right now.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
You know, I never noticed it, but Orphe and Megas have the same color eyes. Like the yellow on the outside, the blue on the inside ish. Like there's like a shade of blue, and then the red pupils.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
Oh. There's no point in fighting it, so you allow a soldier to fasten the tracker, more like an electronic shackle to your ankle. Oh my god. We have a tracking device now? Thanks to Defense Forces signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in the Wi-Fi Peninsula are military ones. For now at least. Say farewell to the friends anxiously waiting for your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I understand. This probably wasn't your intention.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I don't think it does. I think that General was just having his own agenda. Power tripping a little bit. Because, you know, what if something here happens and then you have to warn the temple about it? Or if you want to, like there's an emergency and you need to tell the temple about it, then we can't.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Bell and Ferry through the HDD without the Defense Force noticing. So we are not completely locked in. Right, as I'm thinking about this... Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for Obel's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Okay. Wait, what? Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial, so if you want to drop by Proxy, go right ahead. But I don't have any equipment on me. Not that I could fix anything even if I did. Really? I mean, I could detect any gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake the strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Don't worry, Proxy. Seed can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy, stop being so wishy-washy. Okay. Oh, look at all the military bang boos. Obel Squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty, squad member Seed. First up for inspection, Mercury. Who's Mercury? Oh, it's a bang boo. And Mercury here. Let me take a look and see if this little Colby's got anything wrong with it. I always get nervous when Seed does my checkup. The antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Colby can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Whoa, thank you for the follow. I just looked over and my alert disappeared. It's like I didn't get your name, but thank you so much for the follow. Ay ay. Next up is Trigger Sniper Rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I only need to look at your weapons in flawless shape. Just like always, Trigger. Nez the rudest. Nez, thank you so much for the follow. I missed the name the first time. No problem, you can just call me Nez. Thanks, Nez. Welcome. I'm doing the ZZZ main story. Do you play ZZZ? The name's very misleading. You are not actually rude. I wouldn't assume you were. Just, you know, names. You do play ZZZ. You played the main story yet? Boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Mega's turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. Wait. So, Megas is just a gun. The whole tail is Orphe's. Okay, that's interesting. I thought Megas is the gun and the whole tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear. No doubt due to the captain's reckless fighting style. The captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. As for Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? See, can't stand the smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa. Are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene? Dental hygiene. I haven't played the most recent chapter, though you'd like to before the new version release. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I haven't played it through yet, and I watched the live stream and I didn't know what was happening, so trying to catch up now. So you haven't played through this yet? I am playing through the most recent chapter. So yeah, feel free to come along on the ride. And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? Seed stares straight into the Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? Wait, what if Seed has a similar system that we use to like hack into the HDD? Because that would mean that it kind of supports my little theory that she's also a student from back then, and Carl Arna had experimented on her as well, like the proxies. On the bright side, if I do all the story now, then you won't have to read it again. True. Hey, yeah, just come stay for the story. Then you can just mash through the story yourself, right? I'll be reading through all the dialogue that's not voiced too, so change the subject. Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete. Wait, did she know that our eyes have like special stuff in it? You were just looking for an excuse to stare into the Proxy's eyes. I don't mind. You can stare into my eyes any day. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear's serviced at the armory. Hey Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes too. She totally knows we have tech in our eyes. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with Obel Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. How have I been today? Oh, really good. I started stream around 2-ish hours ago. And then I went on a pee break. Then I pressed the wrong button and pressed the stop streaming button. So my stream got cut off. But I'm back now, and I'm hopefully whoever was watching before is also back. And now you're new. Welcome. How are you been today? The tent offers some cover from the soldiers' gazes, and re-establishing the connection with the HDD brings small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Oh, she's calling out Belle. Belle's probably just relaxing. Man, Fairy is still so snarky as ever.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you?
She really wants to be first assistant. Lamau, I've been good today. Just kind of woke up though. Oh yeah, good morning then. Or, I mean, I always say good morning whenever I wake up. It doesn't matter what time it is.
When will you finally understand that as his sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Irreplaceable. Will always be first assistant. You two are just like kids. Calm down for a moment.
All right, you two, enough arguing. I'm just a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Oh. Alright, thanks for the glaze, Fairy. Really, really want that first assistant title.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Oh.
Which means Wise can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'll send over the data from my eyes right away. See? We have tech in our eyes, and Seed totally just saw through it. She knew exactly where our tech was.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it.
Oh.
Anyway, leave the rest to me and Very Wise, just like always.
Just like always. As always. Maybe I am
Clearing out
wise.
the hollow to me and Opal Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Wise.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign. You hardly rest well that night, but as with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. Also, I wonder how comfy military beds are. I'm guessing they'd just be like, fulfill the minimum requirements for a bed. What? That Bang Boo's spazzing out. That's Orpheus and Seed's voice. Let's go check out what's happening. Who's some of your favorite characters in this game? Okay, so in ZZZ, my favorite character, let's see.
Wanna hear a summer story?
So,
Needs.
Oh, wait.
let's go a little back here.
Don't just pick. So, did you call good day? I'll help you with.
First, it was Nekomata, because she's so funny. She's exactly like a cat, and I love cats. So, and then, I really like Koleda,
Down on me.
because she's like the boss of the company, but then like they pick her up like she's, because she's so small. And then Lighter was like, damn, he's so cool. So in the second arc with the Knights of Caledon, he was like my favorite character. I also really like Lucy
To what do
because
I owe the pleasure?
she is like the Desua character And then she has like the three pigs, right? So she's kind of like the Three Little Pigs fairy tale based. So that was cool. But recently, so with second season,
Fufu's here.
do Fufu, because she is based off of like kung fu movies, and her trailer was literally like a love letter to kung fu movies. So she's like one of my favorite ones.
I wish this. I've got your back.
Trigger, after playing through her story, she really grew on me. So like I didn't pull for her at first, but on her rerun, I had to get her. She's basically like in my head, like the closest to the main characters, just based off like her backstory and the history they had with the proxies. So I really liked her. Currently,
I'm here.
I'm loving Seed just because of her personality and because she pilots this giant robot. And in 2.0, if you remember the big giant robot event, that was like my most favorite event so far in ZZZ. And I was like, oh, there better be a character in the future that has like a giant robot, because man, that event had such an in-depth like moveset, and it felt like such a waste. I thought they would make it permanent, but they didn't. It was come and gone. So I hope they come with a part 2 for it. But super happy that Seed's gameplay is basically kind of similar. And the missile barrage doesn't help. Like I mean, helps a lot. Like missile barrages, mech action, super good. All right, let's check out why this Bangbu is spazzing out. Is this little one brought back from the hollow? Yes, Captain. The Bangbu squad seems to have been attacked. I've received a Bangbu's distress signal and rushed over. What about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, not breathing, kind of lying there. Oh. Ooh. Let's pay our respects. This Bangbu probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? Let me fix up the Bangbu. I agree with all these points. All of them are really cool. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I also really like Miyabi, because of her trailers. Like her animated short, like, actually made me cry. Also, if in terms of the future characters, if you've seen the live stream, have you seen the live stream and like the upcoming characters? That one dude, the robot monk guy, Banyue, I think is his name. Yeah, I'm saving for him now. What are your favorite characters? The new characters have you in a chokehold. Yeah, they look really cool. I like the panda girl too. And but I'm saving everything for the big monk guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy. Oh, is this minigame? Oh, it's just one line. Usually it's like a loop. Oh, it's this kind of tricky one. Some of your favorite characters are Soldier, Andy, Evelyn, and you like Hugo and Vivian's story, but your all-time favorite is Ellen Jo. Ooh, Ellen's a good one too. I really like Hugo and Vivian's story as well. That's why I pulled Hugo because of his story with Lycon. And I do really like how Vivian is so devoted to Phaethon. Oh, that was really endearing. And yeah, I also like Anby as a character in general. Oh, there's a C one here. I didn't see. Okay. I didn't see the C. There you go. Do you have Ellen? And I heard I remember she had a buff, right? How are you liking the buff if you have her? The video footage is restored and images from inside the holo stream out throughout the Bangbu's data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed.
Dang, is this what happened? She feels like a new character. The buffs were so good. Oh, that's great.
Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there?
Human. Oh, are the Exaltists coming? I mean, the sacrifices, are they coming out of the Obscura?
Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma. Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
What? Wait, did the Defense Force get corrupted somehow? Or who? Okay, weird.
They're coming closer. And they're armed!
They're armed. Okay, these are not ethereals. Gunshots ring out from the distance.
We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock.
Are there Exaltists in the military? Is that what's going on?
Oh, is it the Exaltist troops in disguise?
Gunfire echoes all around.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
I like how they beeped.
What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them down. Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
Ooh. Oh, rip. The gunfire and voices gradually fade away and everything returns to silence. She feels like a new character. Oh yeah. But the teased character with black and white hair and the chick with the sword, you want them so bad? Yeah, I actually really like that character, the one with black and white hair. But right now I'm really poor after pulling both Trigger and Seed. So I have to save in case the monk guy comes out. Yeah, the chick with the sword, the one at the end, right? I think she's like the sister of one of the monks in the temple, right? I feel like she'll have a really significant role in the story because they were kind of highlighting her in that video. So yeah, she looks really cool too. Also, her red eyes don't hurt. Anime characters with red eyes, they always look so cool.
It's just as the Overseer said. Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Oh my god, this guy, Wild Priest. It's just as the great Overseer said.
Don't let joy blind you,
Ooh.
my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the
final domain.
Oh. Look at this duo. The really crazy, wild, maniacal one, and then the secretly like low-key, reserved, maniacal one.
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp.
Man, he's having such a good time. I could feel the VA's energy.
The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
Creator! Red is your favorite color, so it makes you super biased. Yeah, true. What other red characters are your favorites? The footage ends abruptly here. The Bangbu recording the data seemingly couldn't hold on any longer. Those soldiers crawling out of the miasma, they look like the dead brought back to life. The dead? But they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. Stuff from 11 years back, if they truly are dead returned. How could they be the ghosts of these old soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? They're not the undead, more like some kind of miasma creature. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means their creator... The enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any occultists escape, so there's no way the Exaltists could be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. Oh, Yuzuha's your favorite? Because she's super smug? Yeah. I also really like Yuzuha. I did pull for Yuzuha, but mostly I pulled for Yuzuha because of her, her raccoon. The tanuki. I just really like how, it's like a double character, where her moveset incorporates another character in there too. I thought it was super cool. Also, I needed another character in my anomaly team. With Vivian. Together with Obel Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw on the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident.
Are you sure, or is there a plant in the military? To be honest, you almost didn't pull for Yuzuha because you thought the Tanuki tail was hers. Oh, yeah. I actually really found that really funny because the Tanuki's tail behaves exactly like as if it's her tail, but it's just because he's piggybacking like a backpack. It looked so out of place, but when you saw the raccoon, you were like, "Oh, that's cool." Yeah, exactly. That was my reaction too. I was like, "Oh." Exactly, like the raccoon just hitching a ride in the back. And if you see her like walking animation in town, if you stop, the raccoon kind of like braces for the or not for impact, but like, you know, gets like holds his hat in case it falls.
But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
Or there's a plant somewhere. There's a mole. That's what I was... The mole. Ooh, you also like Isolde's design. Yeah, the Isolde looks cool. Like... almost like plant-like. Like her hair. It reminds me of like vines.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
How could someone ignore the Colonel's orders?
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
He is pretty sus.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
Yeah.
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
Yeah, true.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you.
Oh, Isolde actually agrees with Magus.
Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll.
Yunque Summit scroll.
Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Ogle Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Here we go. I guess this is the main operation. I won't let you down.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy, and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a mission.
The NPCs in this game have such cool designs. Like Sweaty and Flower Woman. Oh, yeah. Because, I was surprised when ZZZ first came out, the NPCs actually looked really good. Like, some of them look like they're playable characters. Like, I don't remember who Sweaty is. I remember the Flower Woman, but the one in, the gadget shop in 6th Street, where you can buy, W engines. Like, I think her design is really cool. You've been streaming for longer than 50 minutes straight. What's going on? Yeah, I don't remember if you were there when I when I accidentally pressed the stop streaming button when I went to have a pee break. Welcome back, Scarlet Blaze Heart. Anime style games usually have really nice designs. Yeah, depending on the game, though, a lot of, like to save resources, a lot of gacha games will have the main characters really well designed, but then NPCs are just like, oh, whatever. They're just more boring. But yeah. For example, in Genshin, there a lot of the NPCs designs from like launch were originally like a little more bland. Also to save resources, they kind of repeated a lot of the models, which is great. It makes the game run pretty well. But recently they've been really amping up the designs of the NPCs. You might have spelled her name wrong, but the woman in Yunque Summit. Oh, Sweetie! I think her name is Sweetie. In Yuncha Sin, right? Yeah, her design is cool too. She's got like a Tripao or Cheongsam, depending on the dialect. Also, the guy who sells coffee himself is really cool. He's like a robot that's made up of like an espresso machine parts. The enemy designs in JRPGs usually super creative. True, Scarlet. The a lot of JRPGs have really cool NPC designs and enemy designs, especially in the Final Fantasy series. Scarlet Nexus was really cool, and Persona. I do have Scarlet Nexus on PS, the PlayStation. I've been meaning to try it. I tried it a little bit in the beginning, but I haven't really played through it yet. So that's in the backlog. Alrighty. This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key Exaltist bases. Get ready to move out. Oh, get ready and move out. In a surprise attack, every second counts. Obol Squad, move out! Sounds like you got a lock in the backlog, just like you. Yeah, my backlog is huge. There's also games in
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert. Like a startled bird ready to flee.
Ooh. So yeah, I was gonna say especially with PS Plus, where you get like free games every month. So like there's a lot of games. I was like, ooh, now I have it. But when am I gonna play? There's a lot of games I just want to try. So yeah, the list keeps growing. The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan just put the Exaltists on high alert, just like it started. Okay.
We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
You gotta strike quickly.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
The main base. Are we sure this is a main base though, or is it another like bait by the Exaltists? They're like cockroaches. You think they're there, but then they've just scurried off somewhere else. The intel might not be complete.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Unless it's been tampered with. You really trust her?
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
I have a bad feeling. If they keep bringing up Magus's and Isolde's relationship and how much she trusts Isolde, that gives me a little flag that Isolde might be suspicious.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer.
Unless this is also bait, and the real culprit is the colonel, the one that basically like put us in isolation.
In fact, Obol Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance.
You keep buying new games? Like yesterday you bought 8? You bought 8? Oh yeah, like yesterday. Didn't you mention yesterday you got some games from the summer autumn sale? Or summer autumn? What? Summer and autumn together. Autumn Steam autumn sale?
If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
Hey, but you got that Grand Blue Fantasy relink. That's solid. Go play that. I understand.
I understand. So please believe
Oh
me.
no, he's back
When
to
I'm acting as
repeating.
your proxy. My one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
All right. I like how they keep letting us try all the new characters too.
The Defense Force people are here. Yeah. Who goes there?
Oh,
Petty thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will
ooh, we got both of them here.
Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's
Ow.
return.
Steve, don't go ether vision activate. Oops, I can't really control my
Why are energies taking forever? You know why? I'm so used to my build. I think I've got like a lot more energy recharge or something.
Everything's on fire.
Like I feel like Trigger's energy takes forever to charge. But my Trigger's got no problem with her energy. Oh wait, what am I doing? Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. Answering the Overseer's call. Wrongfully killed soldiers rise from the underworld cloaked in flames of vengeance. Wrongfully killed soldiers. As for why the Defense Force soldiers would fight for us, the Overseer was rather vague. Perhaps they too were blessed with witnessing the Creator's true form in the underworld. The files stored in this device are incomplete. The remaining intelligence needs to be obtained elsewhere. Wrongfully killed soldiers? But those are the ones emerging from miasma were wearing 11-year-old uniforms. And they died protecting New Eridu. These exalted scum, how dare they desecrate the honor of fallen soldiers? Unforgivable! The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the sight of allied uniforms?
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Oboe Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Oh boy.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
Oh, so Major General did make some moves. Just as expected. So they really are under the Major General's command?
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltus to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Oh. Are you sure? Are you lying?
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
Maybe they're just hanging back? And if we fall, they can just come in and swoop to save the day and then they can claim credit. It's like, oh, Oboe Squad sucked. They failed their mission.
We really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltist's attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltist's main base.
What?
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
What? They wiped out the main base already?
You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
Who is this guy? And how does he have that much rank to insult Megas?
I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog.
Oh, that explains it. He's a rookie. He's probably got the major Dunning-Kruger syndrome. You know what a Dunning-Kruger syndrome is?
The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades,
there are plenty of annoying ones.
Ooh.
If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltus attack.
You can't do that, Seed.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Stay focused,
No, we're just
Soldier.
screwing with you.
Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Oh, but so you're just incompetent.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Oh boy.
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Damn. Wipe out the remaining Exaltus. They gotta go clean up after them. We beat you to the main base and wiped it out. No, you
Fleeing in
didn't.
all directions.
Ow.
Secondary troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? You've already failed half of the mission's objectives.
Hopefully, we can still find some useful.
Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. We may be working with partial Lumix, but they aren't exactly saints. They'd sacrifice everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends here without warning. Oh, of course, the file ends here without warning. There's a record of the hardware being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Holy, what is happening? You want a little like summary of what's been happening so far? So, the Exaltists are basically the cult that worships like they want people to be in the Hollows, because they think that's what we're supposed to be like, to be closer to the Creator, I guess. They call the Creator. So what happened was we're in the military helping the Obel squad to wipe out the remaining ones, right? Then the Major General, because the main characters have they're the legendary hackers basically, and technically hackers are illegal, but you know it's because it's like against the law. But there's like, if you know hackers, there's white hats and black hats, etc. We're basically like white hats, so we're good hackers. But you know the military doesn't distinguish between the two. So the Major General was like, "Oh, you're the famous hacker person that the mayor brought in. Let's just not temporarily restrict your access to outside communication." So basically, they imprisoned us in the military base. And then we find out that a squad went out and got ambushed, and what came back was footage that there's military uniforms in the Hollows. Basically, like it's like corrupted military uniforms from the Exaltists. So we were confused because the soldiers that was in the footage died 11 years ago, and somehow they got revived. So we're trying to figure that out. And at the same time, we came in here on an operation to wipe the main base out. So supposedly we found the main base, but then that colonel who imprisoned the main character actually sent their own squad in first. And so they went into the base ahead of us, but they did a shit job. So now we have to clean up after them. Basic gist of what's happening so far. But there's also the mystery of there might be a mole or some traitor in the military, because the squad that got ambushed. Chat's a bit late, but you were commenting on the combat. Oh, Yeah, the combat's a bit chaotic. Oh, you're welcome. Well, if anyone is watching that didn't know what was happening so far, I guess you got a little summary.
Oh?
The soldiers didn't die protecting the city? Just what have these Exaltists learned? It's nothing but a major distraction planted on purpose to mislead us. Megas, I think there's something else going on. Still, it's clear the Exalted remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on. So, Blazeheart, the combat here is very, like, switchy. You got 3 characters, and...
Just the kind of fight Oval Squad's been waiting for.
The idea is that each one of them has specialties, so you want to kind of switch between them, depending on what you want to do. They also buff each other. Oh. I just ulted for nothing.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro. We'll be
Bro, it's still this guy. This guy is still behind this?
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow.
So it is the colonel, not the colonel, the general, the major general. The major general is working with what's his name? The guy, the co-chief of Port Salumex that we found was a traitor, or not traitor. He was basically funding the Exaltists back in the last quest.
This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
Yo, I wouldn't even be surprised if he's setting things up to make Obel take the fall, and then he's gonna blame us for like whatever like fallout that's gonna happen here.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. The person with you is...
Mr. Lucro, I know this boss.
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the reception banquet for the Port Salumex safety inspection.
A reception banquet for a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway.
Man, I still remember that polka dot shirt he has on. Interesting choice of shirt. Hey Nez, you're gonna lurk, but you'll keep the stream up? Oh, thanks. Yeah, just enjoy the ride.
Ah, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This gentleman is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
You're too kind. You even know that I'm an envoy?
I'm just doing my duty. Please. The title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here.
You'll stay a bit longer. Tomorrow is your day off. It's Scarlet, and you got nothing better to do? Hey, appreciate you hanging out here in my stream. Nice having the day off tomorrow.
You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain.
See, I do freelance as an artist, and when you do freelance, like it always feels like no day is a day off. You're always busy with something.
After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
What kind of art? Oh, I do a bunch of like art. So illustration or concept art for games. Sometimes I even do like storyboarding. Basically anything that has to do with drawing or designing. Bunch of companies too. Video games. Oh yes, I did. I made my own avatar. I basically am my own parent. Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdrew from the stronghold.
Ugh. Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it took me like months to make this. Like I had to just do it on my spare time, and like, yeah, it took forever. I had to like learn PNG Tuber Plus. That's what the program is called.
Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
It's definitely unique. It made you lol the first time you saw it. Good. It's supposed to be kind of funny. I mean, no way. I am totally a cool I am so cool.
I'll let it slide this time, Morphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
Ooh. High-energy laser blasts. The reason they were here...
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. Porcelumex's other executive had previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the defense force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Such a bad person. Oh, that's an innocent way of putting it.
Up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Good and bad. That's funny coming from Seed, because she's also like a very sheltered, quirky kind of eccentric personality. Does your character have a backstory or something? Oh, okay. So, my character. I am basically a lesser dragon form of the Great Bakunawa. The Great Bakunawa is a giant dragon who seeks to eat the moon. So what happened was Sashimi-chan over here, my master, summoned me as a stuffy. She basically summoned me as a stuffy. So now I'm stuck in her room until I can get enough strength to become a giant dragon and eat the moon. And I can't really do anything much right now, so I just got on her computer, started playing games, and started learning art. Hello. This is my room. This is her room. As you can see, the moon motifs. Uh-huh. So I do have a drawing tablet drawn because I plan to stream art in the future. I'm still like getting all the assets ready. I also have like a little asset avatar thing. Huh? Actually, I have a YouTube channel for art. Yes, I am a moon-eating dragon stuck in a plushy body. I don't have back. Oh, this is. I usually have background music here, but I have it off because of the game. Yeah, I plan to stream art eventually. So I'm still getting the assets ready. I have like a drawing. I'm gonna have a drawing tablet in front of me, and then so I can't really hold a drawing pen. So I have my master here draw for me. I should try drawing sometime. Yeah, I will. I'm getting this stuff ready, so I will have drawing stream soon. Yep. I also started a drawing. Yeah, I mentioned a little bit that I started a drawing channel on YouTube where I'll be posting the art. Also on my Twitter, I'll be posting the art on Twitter. So the idea is I'll stream making the art. We'll have a whole bunch of like themes and stuff per stream. Like I can have a stream where, you know, you can suggest what to draw and I can just draw them, or I can have like I can have like a project or plan to like sketch specific characters, etc. And then I'll post them on my Twitter, and also like speed time lapse videos on YouTube. All fun stuff. So I'm getting that set up. So soon we'll be having art streams. All right. Maybe sketch a new hat or something for your avatar. Funny you mentioned that. So there was a chatter back like a week ago? A couple of weeks? I haven't seen them in a while. They were called Nyanchan. Nanchan? I think that's what they were called. They kept saying, hey, I want all the VTubers to have cat ears. So they kept coming in here and saying, hey, you should have cat ears. So guess what? I was waiting for them to come by. Where is it? I was waiting for them to come by to show this, but here are my cat ears. Yeah, like it's not completely rigged onto my head because it's kind of hard to do that with PNG Tuber, but yeah. It's literally just stuck on me because it's like a scuffed cat ears. I literally just scrunched up whatever materials I could find made cat ears out of it and just taped it on my head. So, you know what? I'll just keep them on for the rest of the stream. Here we go. Back at it.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Ooh, let's go.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Yes, Captain Magus. Somewhere in the Lemnian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Yeah, look at the moon-eating dragon. He has cat ears and it's a stuffy stuck in a room. Ooh, I just noticed this is the Great Overseer. Also, I think one of the bosses. I keep getting confused if this is the boss or if that boss was just another form of another one that looks like it. Great Overseer. The Defense Force took the bait just as planned. I knew it! I knew that was just bait. And they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. 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 They wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you bought back from the underworld were a huge help. You know, I still suspect that Sarah is still just playing the Overseers, and she has like her own agenda. Soldiers fighting soldiers, it's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, even if you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely, if the greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. See, she's playing the Great Overseer. I bet when it comes to it, and the Overseer will be like, yeah, let's sacrifice our lives, she's just gonna dip. I know you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. See, that's the thing. What is the Creator? I bet Sarah knows what the actual Creator is, like what exactly it is. But she's just playing dumb. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Faithin is with the Defense Force right now, and that one's a real handful, not the type to let things go easily. That elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed. That youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. Alright, let's see what the real plan is. Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. Why is the Defense Force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see if the soldiers knew. No. Yeah. Oh, wait. Trigger! Oh, friendly soldier. If Obel's squad hadn't broken through head-on, our plan to strike from the flank wouldn't have gone nearly as smoothly. They're the ones who put in the work and got results. Shouldn't they get most of the credit? Ah, look at Orphe and Seed hanging out. Guard duty really wears me out. Aw. Soldier 11? Okay, nothing. Alright, what's going on, arrogant soldier?
Ah, new face. Not in uniform either. He must be the outside help for the, what was it? Apostle Squad.
Guy.
Thanks to the brilliant leadership of Major General and his adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the big win, but you still played a part.
Why do we have to argue with a random soldier? We also did this earlier when we tried to go back to town. Stand your ground.
Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating your victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay?
Yeah. Alright, this guy. Oh wait, we can talk to him.
Our squad was the first to break into the Exaltist's headquarters, and this time we're gonna take all the credit.
You were gonna clip that, but but your Twitch glitched out. Oh no, it's okay.
Welcome back, Envoy.
Oh wait. Oh, this guy. Ugh. Okay, how am I gonna voice this guy?
Welcome back, Envoy. We've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely.
You're really laying it on thick, huh? I'm no big shot or anything.
Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the Major and Defense Force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the we owe it to the Major General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of Porcelume without incident. Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltists, which are in fact Porcelume's property. It's quite the haul.
Oh, so hold on. So this guy is the other CEO or the other chief. It was Ferox that was funding the Exaltists, so maybe this guy is okay. He's just teaming up with the military somehow. No, Twitch Mobile is jank as heck. I haven't used Twitch Mobile that much, but I remember that it was like finicky and like much more delayed than the PC version. Yeah. That's okay. I understand.
The Major General and I go way back. He might not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. Huh? I know I'm just a shrewd profit mining trader, and I also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table, so naturally, I'm pleased you make it back in one piece.
About Porcelumix and the Exaltis.
Oh, about the Obscura. It's true that certain individuals within Porcelumix, including Mr. Ferox and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltists. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody. And with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates who escaped to the Hollow. Porcelumix is clean of any further criminal associations.
Are you sure? I don't know. You know, I suspect that Mr. Lucro here might also be doing some shady stuff. I wonder if at the very end, we just kind of oust Mr. Lucro and Mr. Ferox out from the being chief of Porcelumix, and then Damien's gonna take over. He's be so happy.
Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferox's dealings with Exaltists, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly Porcelume, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishing assessing their risk.
Their risk?
Yes. Colonel Isolde started in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten way too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself.
Alright, he's dipping. Orphe.
These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. So what's the Defense Force's next move? Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of Exaltis have already been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already won. Ooh, what if because the Major General is in on it? He's well in on the bait? And so he's trying to celebrate like he's done the job to distract from the Exaltis' actual move somewhere else. I never thought victory would come so easily. The Exaltis won't be that easy. What about the Obscura in the city? You faced the Exaltis more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable. Oh wait, this is Megas. You faced Exaltis more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable. But even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the Obscura... As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is tracking our intel, and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Waifei Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated, and all the Obscura in the city has been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Did the Colonel know about the risks of the Obscura all along? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? Oh, I'm still in Megas' voice. Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm heading back to camp with the captain. Want to join us for a bit, Proxy? Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. As Obel Squad settles in at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone!
Ooh, comic sequence.
The threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula have been wiped out under our thunderous assault.
By the way, I absolutely love ZZZ's comic sequence art. The art style is so good. Like I studied the art style a bit too, just to figure out like how they do their shading, kind of dissecting like how to like the workflow to it. But yeah, super cool.
Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
Cheers rise up from the gathered soldiers.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
Oh my god, I bet he gets glazed by the soldiers often, and it goes into his head.
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
Yeah.
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
Or Seed. If you wanted to learn how to draw something like my avatar, should you get a tablet or an art book and pencil crayon markers? Ooh, okay. That depends on the question, right? Do you want to learn how to draw in general, or like from scratch, or do you want to learn how to draw digital art? Like, do you have a little bit of art background?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
Oh, so I'm assuming you're starting from scratch. So I would suggest... oh, you took art in school. Okay. I would suggest to learn how to draw, you start with pencil and paper. It's the cheapest way to get into it, and it's very like, you can take it with you. You can get like a little pad you can take around with you, and just draw whenever you have time. That's basically how I started. Back when I was like, I mean, I was drawing since I was a kid, but what I really did was just literally just start copying like cartoons, Scooby-Doo, and anime. And then I went to school for like actual concept art. They really drilled us with fundamentals, but essentially the basic gist of it was just to yeah, exactly the PewDiePie thing. You get pencil and paper, you draw like sincerely, like really look at what you're trying to draw and be honest with your eyes and what you put on paper. Like that's if you get that attitude down, you can learn drawing really quickly. And actually, PewDiePie's video is so good because so many people have the impression that it's really hard to start how to draw, but PewDiePie is like a prime example of how to start, like the right attitude of how to start to draw. You can draw something and you might think that it's bad, right? But that's because you have to get like, this is the quote that I learned in art school too. You have to get the bad drawings out of the way so you can get to the good drawings. So if you dedicate, like you go at it day by day, just like PewDiePie did, you'll see similar results. And one of the worst things you can do is compare to others, like your progress. Your progress should be on your own. And also know that learning how to draw should be from a point of enjoyment for yourself. Then that's how you can like truly gain progress. PewDiePie's last drawings are stunning. I haven't really kept up to how his progress is nowadays, but I remember in his videos, at the very end, he really did learn a lot. Like his progress was great. But at the same time, it's not like, wow, he's so talented. You could really see the work he put into it. And the dedication and the honesty, because one of the things that hinders you too, like for a lot of artists who try to start drawing, is they start to kind of take shortcuts to try to cheat a little bit on the learning process. Like I don't know, like sometimes you see them like look up like, oh, quick way to draw something, or like some quick, I don't know. But I've seen also like back in art school, like in the early years, like tracing. Yeah, that too. There's a thing about tracing. Tracing is okay when you're learning, because one of the ways you learn is like you try to replicate what you want to, like the style, right? So that's okay, but just don't claim it like it's your work, you know? Because yeah, tracing is part of learning, but that's not the final product. Don't trace your final products. Yeah, the shortcuts I'm talking about is like, for example, like you develop a style, like they'll call it their style, because like they'll draw, like for example, they'll draw a nose a certain way, like a certain shape, and then they'll call it their style, but it's because they're too lazy to actually learn how to draw a proper nose. And so they'll just claim it as their style and just keep drawing the same nose over and over again. And what ends up happening is they'll never like really improve on their art. And then when they try to draw a different style, they'll struggle. And so they'll never like progress, you know? So that's what I mean by kind of cheating. Like they think they're better than they actually are, because they'll claim it as a style, but it's just them being dishonest with themselves. So what I really like about PewDiePie was when he was talking about his day-to-day progress, he was really, really honest with himself. Like he'll say something was bad and something was good, and he'll say something was improved, and then he'll say where he wanted to improve on and like how he was doing it. So yeah, actually learned from PewDiePie's video. It's really good.
As far as I know, the key Exaltus leaders are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltus will remain a threat until they're eliminated.
Yeah, he was very inspiring. Also very like, I liked the way he described his progress, because it really clearly shows that he was being honest with his practice. And it's a good example too for people who just want to start to draw, because like really, if you saw how he started, if anyone can start like that and then get to the progress he made, that means that it just shows the example that anyone can learn how to draw, which is what I completely believe in. Like, drawing is not about talent, it's about how much work you put into it.
Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishuan Shifu, and the Exaltus suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere?
Yeah, where's Isolde?
Leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Maybe she knows what's going on and she doesn't like want to celebrate. Oh, some people are naturally more imaginative though. You could, yeah, okay, I can say that some people might be more creative inclined, but in terms of skill level, like, you will never really like find someone who will just be natural at getting, like, just drawing. Like, you have to put in the work. Like, sure, there will be people who will progress faster than you, but like, that's what I said, that drawing should be a personal thing, and that your own progress is your own, and that the first point of learning to draw should be because you enjoy drawing. Because eventually everyone will get to the same level. And especially in the beginning parts, it's like, it's more of a marathon than a race. So you know how like in a marathon, some people might be more forward in the group and some people fall behind, but you're all trying to reach the same place. That's I think that's a good analogy of how I think a drawing or art learning progress goes.
Isolde has been unwell recently and went back to the city to rest.
Wait, Isolde is sick?
Absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
I mean, Magus is really by the book, huh?
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal.
I still wish Seed was in this illustration.
I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obol Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as Phaethon, I have no right to stop moving forward. Excuse me, Special Envoy. The Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from TOPS is here to see you. Wait, from TOPS? Don't ask me about the specific. Don't ask me about the specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. Is it Damien? Oh, it is Damien! Hey, Damien! You know, Damien really grew on me. He's kind of funny. You meet Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltis stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in TOPS any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Oh, what? Wait, I thought he was gonna move up in rank after Mr. Ferox fell. So you're in a pretty risky position as well.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Ooh. See, back in the previous quest, we were hoping that after taking down Ferox, he would be able to move up in rank in the company as sort of like a you scratch your back and you scratch my back, and I don't, you know, the saying goes, we scratch each other's backs. Yeah, he helped us and we helped. I guess he gets helped by being able to move up in rank in the company, but I guess that's not happening. Oh, that sucks for him.
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice.
Oh, damn.
I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunque Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
His eyes look really interesting. You know, he was featured in the teaser for this new area in ZZZ back then. So a lot of people are suspecting that he's going to be playable at some point, and based on how they've like fleshed out his character progression, I'm interested. I would be really interested to see what he's like as a character. Unfortunately, no
matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunque Summit for assistance either, but if it's to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Miss Savior? Oh, is she talking about Yishuan? Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure appeared. Is it that little bunny thing character? She was also with him in the teaser. Oh, okay. It is.
Hiya, I'm the savior he was talking about.
Oh my.
It's funny.
Look at this little
most
peep squeak.
company employees usually see me as a disaster.
Is that Bunny Thyron?
Be called a savior.
Wait, the employees usually see her as a disaster. What'd she do?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Krampus. That's the other faction that was mentioned before. Wait, so this is Zhao. Zhao, like not Shao. Shao meaning small. This is different. A different word. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of a company?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's all right. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company.
Oh.
Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations.
Oh, so they're a division.
Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict
Oh my gosh, she's so squeaky.
her black branch. This time, poor Salumix has clearly stepped out of line.
Ooh. So you really are a disaster. Isn't this what's kept TOPS standing strong all this time?
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
So are they basically like auditors?
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Treat you like a fish on a chopping board, but he's gonna slice you up on it. What? Huh? Hopefully she'll turn out to be your savior.
Although he's not really a friend, I do have some understanding of the way Damien does things. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Yeah, that's why I like Damien. He's in it for his own gains, but he never crosses anyone, so...
You've got sharp and beautiful eyes.
Sharp and beautiful eyes.
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
Can she also see the tech, the eye tech implants?
And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Mr. Wise.
Ms. Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. Ooh. It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. Hi, Trigger. Proxy. Proxy. It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with a squad member C to invite you to our special nighttime operation. The night. Where's the enemy? Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. Oh. Shh. Move quietly and lay low. Stay low, just like a sniper. Seed and Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
Accomplice? I'm not a part of this.
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Oh, wait. So Magus is asleep, but she's still attached. So she's just like, what? She's just lying limp there?
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Oh, that's what she puts it, right? Self-diagnostics? Sleeping?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
What? What prohibited items?
Excuse me! First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Dude. Prohibit lemon-flavored chips?
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
Ooh. There we go. So when... Wake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
The lemon chips? Lemon chips? Have I tried lemon chips before? I don't know if I like lemon chips.
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The night ops
The
briefing.
law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
You know what?
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
I'll take care of this lemon-flavored chips. I could take the blame for the snacks.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
Oh. In the sea breeze of Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with the Oboe Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
About the captain? About Magus, go ahead, I'm listening.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission.
Oh. Oh no, that's okay.
But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like how you trust Magus.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus. Come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that.
You can get a drawing tablet for cheaper than sketchbook and pencils? Huh? I mean, if you can get a drawing tablet, that's cool. But sketchbook and pencils? What kind of drawing tablet is it? I've never heard of a drawing tablet that's cheaper than sketchbook and pencils. Also, the advantage of sketchbook and pencils is you can bring it everywhere with you. But, you know, if you're only going to be practicing at home, then I guess, yeah, if you want to, that's good too. Anything that gets you drawing is great.
Can I trust you, Proxy?
What's happening? Any deep dark secrets from Magus you're gonna tell me?
You can trust me. Just like how you trust Captain Magus.
Ooh.
Just a gunner.
What?
A soldier here to support Captain Magus.
What does that mean?
Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission.
Was she like cloned to become the host for Magus?
In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even, cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier.
She is cloned from a legendary soldier.
As an assistant.
Wait, is she cloned from Magus? Why does she have pointy ears?
That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus.
Oh.
The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon.
What?
Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust.
Man.
Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person.
Dang. She probably doesn't feel like a real person too if she's being a clone.
But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down.
Oh, if we put her too much on a pedestal, it's like so much pressure.
Rather than those cold,
it can be overwhelming.
Glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Wow. Dang, her backstory is crazy. I didn't know she was actually the clone for the gun. The original body. Oh. So the Huion HS64, $30, 6,000 pressure levels, free battery, free stylus. Oh, I guess, $30. Not bad for a drawing tablet. But literally what I was talking about with a sketchbook and pencils is literally like any pencil you can get, like a HB pencil or even a B pencil. And then like just a basic $5 sketchbook. Like
or even like printer paper. That's how I started drawing. I just started drawing on printer paper. There's one for $20. Wow. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to go straight to digital, that's okay too. The thing is, the feeling of drawing on digital and the feeling of drawing on paper is quite different. But it's a learning curve to both, so it really depends on you. Also, your choice in where you spend your money, but my answer would be whichever one gets you drawing the most. All right. Return to the base and rest. So we're heading to the climax of the story right now. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the HDD is reestablished. How are the calculations going, Fairy? Have you found the exact coordinates of the blind spot?
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Wise, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Ooh, we're going. An unexpected challenge. Looks like we'll need to find help elsewhere.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Yishuan Sufu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead.
Senior Fufu!
Never replies
Oh my
to
gosh.
messages.
Yishuan never supplies some messages. Let's go, Fufu!
Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishuan Sufu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Ooh.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment
Oh no!
at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue him quickly. P.S. Stay low-key and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Wow. She knows how to talk to Jifufu. Aren't you exaggerating things?
Aren't you over-exaggerating a little?
We're talking about the safety of Waifei Peninsula here. So what if it's a little exaggerated?
Oh, okay. All we can do now is wait for help from Rinkui's summit.
All we can do now is pray that Rinkuei Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, that familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Chirping? Oh! It's Yishuan's bird! Is that Yishuan's chiming bird? Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely, you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by bird talons. Your body feels weightless, like a feather, drifting into the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in the lake the next. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived. Lol, the drawing area is 3 by 4 inches. Oh, so it's the small drawing tablet, right? The small size? Yeah. I think I also started with a small drawing tablet. But this was after already like drawing on paper for a while. Is this Shuibian Temple?
I think I just had a dream. Am I still dreaming? Or is this really Shuibian Temple?
My disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent.
Word for word, exactly how Belle put it.
And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Wise's sister!
Exactly, word for word.
By the
Your dear sister is here
Oh,
too.
forgot about Belle.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation.
Uh-oh. Yunhu.
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Was it Yishuan Shifu's technique?
Did Yishuan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Shuibian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Wise. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
Oh, she's so worried.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
Senior Fufu, help me. You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with all the accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we
Ooh.
will.
I like how she said the humph. Because you know how she keeps growling? She went like, It's great.
When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Wise get some proper rest first.
Oh, these beds are probably way more comfy than any of the military beds. Let's catch up with everyone at Yunki Summit. This job has really been tough on you, Wise. Senior sister is the best. A proxy without their senior sister is nothing. These damn soldiers. How dare they lock up my junior? Ooh, yeesh. Yes, she wants here. You got something on your senior sister waiting. Well, yeah. You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad's about to happen. Oh my god. It's so hard to do this deep voice. Whenever I'm on missions in the miasma dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you, and about your senior sister. My sister. My sister. Ah. Oh, it's not corruption symptoms, is it, Senior? Have the recent missions been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry about too much. The sky could fall and Shifu could handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. Well, you're right. We've still got Shifu. You could get the Wacom Cintiq Pro 27-inch 4K HDR high precision colors, only 3,500. Oh no, that's way too much. I mean, man, even I wish I could afford that. You don't need that at all. Damn. 4K HDR high precision colors, that's crazy. You explained to Shifu in detail about the obscura you found in Wi-Fi Peninsula and the potential exalted spaces hidden in the hollow. What is my tablet model? I know it's a Huion. It's a Huion. Inspiroi. Huion Inspiroi. It's like a medium-sized tablet. I think it was like under 100. It's not a tablet with a screen, so it's just like flat on. Because I actually prefer that for some, depending on like what I'm doing. So that's what I have.
The lives of Wi-Fi Peninsula citizens are at stake. This can't be taken lightly. If the defense force refuses to step in, then Yunkei Summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with few disciples left at Suiban Temple, we might need some reinforcements. Before Yishuan can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy!
Oh! What? The poor temple gate couldn't withstand the force of uninvited guests. It creaked open and let them into the courtyard. Oh no, did Magus think that the temple kidnapped us?
I was wondering who would break into Suibian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the defense force.
Although, you know, if you are considering that much of a price, it's way cheaper to get an iPad Pro and then get like a Apple Pencil. Then you can take it anywhere you want. Yeah, I also have an iPad with a Apple Pro Pencil. But it was purely because I wanted to do more illustrations on the go. I still maintain though that if you're just starting to learn, the cheapest way you can get drawing is the best way.
Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission.
Ooh.
And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
What?
I think what this lady means, Captain.
Did Magus just not understand?
In the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
You were joking, that's literally top of the line. Yeah, I know. I was also half kidding. I was just like, if you were considering, you know. But yeah, if literally if you can get printer paper and just start drawing on it, that you can do that. You don't even need pencil. You can also do like ballpoint pen.
Give me a beating.
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, you probably won't be able to stop her.
Ooh. Even Seed can't stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula as support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Ooh.
High Preceptor Yishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Bathan, is currently under our protection.
Suddenly she's super respectful after learning how strong she is.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Please hear me out, you two.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
I think, wow, they really thought we were kidnapped.
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunkei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunkei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Yep, emergency. Once again, you lay out the current intel and situation for both parties.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
Yep. I can't say that I'm absolutely certain, but even the slightest chance of such a risk can't be ignored.
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Rinkway Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Wise, I just received an alert from Barry.
Oh.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels.
Oh boy.
Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within
The Zenless limit?
hours.
Wait, there's a Wait, what is a Zenless limit? Did they say this before?
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
This Mega's not Megas has a hard time understanding what other people talk about.
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Oh. Good translation, Seed. About the image of the Bangbu in the military.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice.
The final sacrifice?
Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
And therein lies our solution.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Good question, Yishuan, actually.
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me.
This is funny. Megas is a robot, but she can't understand mechanical terms or technical terms.
So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time.
Good job, Captain Magus.
Then let's move out. Ogle Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunkwei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
About the operation plans, or about the time of deployment.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Ogle Squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Ogle Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Ooh, okay. So, I think we're heading to the climax of it now, right? This is a good time to pause. Alright. So this seems like a good break to continue for next time because I do also have to edit videos. Printer paper is $10 for 500 sheets. Well, there you go. Can you imagine? 500 drawings. Yeah. Like a clone. Wait a minute. She's not on the scooter, so I thought she was way shorter than usual. Alright, that's... So I will leave it here for now, because this is quite a good break between, I guess, parts of the main story. Okay, you can do more than one drawing per sheet. Oh, of course you can. 500 pages of drawings. Also, you got front and back, right? That's 1,000 pages of drawings. Also, you were gonna you were gonna play Relink, right? Let me know how that goes. Next time we see each other. Next time I stream. I'm gonna be continuing the main story again on the next stream. Probably, tomorrow again. Or around the same time, probably, to start. But that's it for now. I gotta go edit some videos. But I will be back probably tomorrow. What is 10 out of 1,000? $10 divided by 1,000? That is 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Isn't that 1 cent? 1 cent per page. 1 cent per page. All right. You have a good night. And I hope you have fun playing Relink. I will be signing off until tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Good night. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and also thank you for the follow. Nez. I think that was Nez. Yes, if you're still here, thank you so much for the follow, and I hope you had fun during the stream. You're going broke. 1 cent per drawing. Alright, have a good night. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.